Welcome to Energy Motorcars. This one's going to be a little bit different. Still doing a full walk around video on it, but instead of going to my website, this car should be live on Bring a Trailer either when this video goes up or shortly after. So this is a 2004 Dodge Viper, SRT10, and it has just under 6,000 original miles, and it is a one-owner car. So I'm gonna do a full walk around video of this car for Bring a Trailer, and I'll just talk about kind of the ins and outs, show you inside and out, under the hood, start it up, let it run for a little bit, talk about some of the documentation, things like that. So, like I mentioned, this is a 2004 Viper. This car was bought originally from Dallas Dodge in Dallas, Texas, and it was delivered to the owner in Midland, Texas, where it really just sat in his garage for most of its life. And so the car has 5,977 miles on it right now. I've put probably a little less than 80, about 70, 75 miles or so on the car myself. And then I did some reconditioning to it, or had some reconditioning done to the car, so I'll talk about that as well. Car is 100% sorted. It's ready to go, ready to drive. Really the only thing is the tires. So it does have the original tires on it. I left them on there for kind of the collectability. If you know, the new owner wants tires on it, we can talk about that. The only thing is these Michelins are they're not available right now. So you actually, it looks like the best option is gonna be a Continental tire. And the rears are a different size. The rear Continentals are a 340, sorry, I'll get this right. The rear Continentals are a 355, whereas the factory tires are 345. Anyway, I will be happy to talk to the new owner about that if they want to. So, car is black on black. I believe all the 04s had black interior, except for, looks like there was a Mamba edition made that had some red accents, but this one has the all black interior. You can see the mileage there, 5,977. Documented miles. Carfax shows that it was a one owner. You know, it shows the progressive mileage, you know, up to this point. Got these Viper floor mats. You can see the seats are in really good condition. They have this two-tone leather and suede. Got the leather wrapped roll bar here. And then this one has the cover, this leather cover for the convertible top that's in really good shape too. Now, just kind of want to show you inside and out of the car. And something that I've heard is common on these is this weather stripping here or the door panel. I can't remember which part it was. People said that this either it cracks or it gets loose. I will say this one is in really good shape. It was clear that the car was garage kept for all of its life. My opinion, I think it really shows in the weather stripping and kind of the plastics around, you know, these windshield, or the windshield cowl and in the hood and things like that. And then you can kind of see in the door jambs. So car was clearly garage kept. All the wheels are in good shape. The tires they have a lot of tread and they're not really dry rotted or anything, but they are original, so they're just old. So I certainly wouldn't do any high speed runs before replacing the tires, but yeah, everything works in the car. Everything. Of course, all the lights, the air conditioning, the radio, everything works. Power windows, you know, the trunk release, everything. So we'll go ahead and pop the hood and show you the engine bay. But car is in really good shape. It's not perfect, but it is in really good shape. There's no like major scratches. There's no dents. I don't know if these cars are completely fiberglass or what the construction is, but there are no dents on the car. There are really no notable scratches, not that I'm aware of anyway. And I've gone over the car several times. You can see it's got an Optima battery in the back there. The little diffuser strakes are in really good shape. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pop the hood, look underneath it. So the hood struts are in good shape. They hold the hood up just fine. You can see under the hood there. The heat shielding is all in good shape. And then engine bay. You can see the air filters there, they're clean. Just all inside here. No accident history at all. Don't believe there's any paint work on the vehicle either. And then if there's something that somebody wants to see, like a specific part that's not in the photos, that's not in the video, just let me know. Either leave a comment on the video, leave a comment on Bring a Trailer, call me, you know, text me, whatever, and I'd be happy to show, you know, anything specific on the car. But all the lights work, transmission shifts well, parking brake works. So I want to talk, well, I'll show the trunk area, and then we'll talk about some of the service that I had done. Because my goal with this car, being that it was such a low mileage car, is to present it as ready to go, as perfect as I could get it. So I took it down to the Dodge dealer and had them go through it. Now, I'm fortunate to live here in Tomball, Texas, where I have access to Viper Exchange. Viper Exchange is connected to Tomball Dodge, and I would say they've got to be one of the top Viper shops in the country. And so I'm fortunate that that is about 15 minutes from my shop here. So I took full advantage of that and had them service the car. And I'll go over that here just a second. So just doing this one-handed, so I apologize for the shaky video, but I have 2 copies of the window sticker. The other one, so this one is just kind of your paper copy, and then the other one is laminated. I have the original temporary tag from when the car was purchased from Dallas Dodge. So here's the laminated window sticker, and then there's the paper one, and there's the Carfax report, but it'll be online, so I'm not going to go through this here. Everything will be online, but I've just included it. And so this is kind of what I wanted to talk about here. Everything that was done. Now, I'm not going to go through this, you know, in the video itself, but there are photos of every page of that in the listing, and I'll just talk about it. So what was done, of course, I had the oil changed. I wasn't sure when the last oil change was, so I had it done at Viper Exchange / Tomball Dodge, same shop. So the oil's been changed. Also, when I got the car, the airbag light was coming on intermittently. So I had them look at that. Now they said it was the clock spring behind the steering wheel, and I guess from what I was told, whenever you replace the clock spring, you also need to replace the airbag. So I just went ahead and had that done. So it has a new airbag and a new clock spring, and the airbag light is off. So everything is good to go there. I mentioned the oil change. Oh, they also did the deck lid, the struts here. So they were not holding up the giant trunk lid. So I had them replace the struts. They also did the rear sway bar end links. Now they told me that it was a common issue that they crack on these cars. So I guess they were cracked on this one. I did not crawl underneath it to look at it beforehand, but apparently they were cracked. So the rear sway bar end links have been replaced with factory Mopar parts. So that's been done. And then the air conditioner, I noticed whenever I got the car and it would sit, I'm in Texas, so it's hot. So when I would sit at a stoplight, I noticed that the air conditioner would start to get a little bit more warm. So I had them look at it. They said it was a little bit low on Freon, so they charged it up, checked it for leaks, didn't find any leaks, added more Freon or refrigerant, whatever it is. And so now the AC is working great, even you know, sitting at stoplights. Even in 100-degree heat. So AC works great, oil change. Yeah, I think that was it. I think that was all I did to it. But yeah, that was really all it needed. They kind of went over it. They talked about doing like the brake fluid and clutch fluid It was more due to age than anything. I did not do that. I didn't decide to have them flush that fluid. The brakes work great, clutch grabs great. So I skipped that, but got all the original manuals, everything in here, like there's pictures of all this stuff online, I believe, as well, but it has everything that like an 04 Viper would come with. So it's got all your, your roadside assistance. I think there's a Michelin tire book in here as well. There's some more stuff back here. Oh, there's a Goodyear one. That's interesting. But yeah, so it's got there's the maintenance logbook. It has all of the original books and documents in the original owner's manual little booklet. And then 2 keys, so 2 fobs and 2 keys. Of course, everything works. I mentioned the convertible top. The top's in great shape. If it was easier to put it up and down, I would be happy to do that. But this cover is kind of a little bit of a pain for one person to kind of put on and off, so I'm gonna leave it there. But there are photos of the top up on the listing, so feel free to check those out. And canvas top is in really good shape. So I'll go ahead and fire the car up, and I'll leave the hood up so you can see or hear it run, or no issues with it. It should be a pretty cold start. Really, the only thing I did was kind of move it to the center of my little shop here. So go ahead and fire it up. So you can see the gauges, you can see the temperatures are cold. So just verify that it is a cold start. I'm gonna let it run for a minute here. I mentioned everything works. There are no major scratches or anything in the interior as well. And then also, like, it has this cup holder, but I also have the, I guess the factory ashtray. So I have it as well. And then there's the little small center console. Power windows work. So there's that one. You see it going up and down. And then we'll do the driver's side over here. So auto down, and then manual, or not manual, but you got to hold the button up, and then it automatically goes down. Good. Hear the exhaust there, and then under the hood. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut the car off now. We'll just set the keys aside. So there it is, 2004 Viper, 5,977 original miles, 1 owner car, clean Carfax, no accident history. Everything works on the car. It is sorted and ready to go. If you have any specific questions about it, please feel free to call me or drop a comment, and I will certainly do my best to answer it. If there's anything specific you want to see, please let me know. And yeah, my phone number is 281-768-5290. That's the shop number, so I don't receive any texts on that number specifically. Just call me and we can talk about it. The Facebook and Instagram are both at Energy Motorcars. Website is energymotorcars.com. And then, like I mentioned, this one's going to be on Bring a Trailer. And if I get the listing here soon, it should be live pretty soon. It's not up to me. Bring a Trailer is the one who schedules it. So as soon as I get the listing, I will put it in the description of this video. And yeah, happy bidding. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.